There's an exciting history behind this product. It's a history of the most famous and recognized trademark in the world. And in today's competitive soft drink market, it still stands right on top. It's number one. I'm Bud Williams, one of the guys working on Operation Tiger. And I've been working with this product for about 8 years now. But whether you've been behind Coca-Cola for 2 months or 20 years, the most exciting time in its history is right now. And we owe it all to these guys right here. They've been trying to be number one just about as long as they've been around. But in the fountain and cold drink markets, they might as well forget it. It's in the home market that they've gotten a little bit scrappy lately. You see, in 1977, 78, and 79, they were growing faster than we were. A couple of times, they even got ahead of us. They really had the push on there for about 3 years. And then all of a sudden, something happened. 1980 was a year that number one had had just about enough. In the first 6 months of 1980, we cut the gains they had taken 3 years to build right in half. Not only did they not grow in 1980, they sold fewer cases in food stores last year than they sold the year before. At the same time, Coca-Cola was growing faster than all its competitors and faster than the total soft drink market. Today, this incredible resurgence of growth and leadership continues, but not everywhere. The fact remains that while many of you are number one, some of you aren't. And that's where Operation Tiger comes in. We decided to find out what made the difference between winning and losing, not in the Nielsen, but on the route. At the same time, we wanted to find out what role Operation Tiger could play in making that difference. So we went all over the country, talking to people who were number one and to people who had just started winning for the first time. From Maine to El Paso and from Jacksonville to right here in San Francisco, we talked to guys on the route, but mainly we listened. In Northampton, Massachusetts, we talked to Whitey Wheeler, the home market manager. They were having some real pressures in Northampton, not the least of which was a competitor who had decided he was going to be number one in the market. But has Operation Tiger really made a difference this year in Northampton?
Operation Tiger has given us the flexibility of motivation to create some excitement in the marketplace. We now can generate this excitement amongst ourselves. We can go out into the marketplace. We can elaborate on this enthusiasm into the marketplace to get to know the dealer, to go back to basics, to win the dealer, to create this excitement that you're going to do something for the dealer. In Operation Tiger, given us the opportunity to achieve something in the marketplace. Be it a small dealer or be it a larger dealer, they're looking for that person or that company or whoever it is to come in and help them. Mm-hmm. I think we at Coca-Cola can be that type of a service for that dealer, that we can go in to his store and we can be his beverage department specialist. We can manage his beverage department so that he gets the fullest total dollar output out of that beverage department.
Aren't a lot of route merchandisers, though, and route salesmen real busy, moving real fast to the point where they may not feel like they have time?
Thank God that they are busy. But let's take the time, you know. And at the end of the day, if you stop and realize the wasted moments, there's always that time if you make it available. If you plan your day, if when you leave the shop in the morning, you say to yourself, of these so many stops that I've got to hit, where can I sell this new package? Mm-hmm. You know, pick out 4, 5, 6 accounts and use these as your targets and hit these markets, and you'll be surprised that you can accomplish gaining that new package.
Yeah, if you're just dumping off product and stocking shelves or just writing orders and leaving, then it gets pretty monotonous.
The nice thing about working for Coca-Cola is it's not monotonous. Mm-hmm. If you make it exciting, if you create the excitement within yourself, then you can stimulate the excitement and create the excitement out in the marketplace.
Well, what do you think a route merchandiser should do first if he really wanted to go after competition in his own stores?
A route merchandiser, when he goes into that store, the first thing he should do is look at that outlet through the eyes of Mrs. Consumer. He then picks up his faults. He picks up the things that he is doing wrong and the things that Pepsi-Cola is doing right. I think if he's in this marketplace and it's dominated by Pepsi-Cola, he first has to look at his own shelves. He has to look at his own product. He has to clean his own house before he starts to look at competitions.
Why do you, let's say a route merchandiser is number 2 on his route right now, that the boys in blue are number 1. What do you think he can do just on his route to beat out the blue boys?
The route merchandiser plays a very important part in that outlet. And as he starts winning over these dealers, he's going to start shedding the blues.
Shedding the blues.
If you're going to have Pepsi-Cola and you want to shed the blues, you got to have a winner and you've got to have a loser. Now, if Coca-Cola is number 1 and they're the winner, that only leaves one place for Pepsi-Cola. They've got to be second. So you need Pepsi. You need the competition in the marketplace.
About 1,200 miles south of Northampton, Butch Lee and Rance Harbor talked about winning on the route in Jacksonville, Florida. Butch is an area manager, and Rance, one of his accounts managers, has completely turned his route around in the last 6 months. You guys are number 1 here in Jacksonville, but what if you got transferred to an area where Coke was not number 1? What do you